Hey guys, today we're going to be talking all things vocal health. I asked you guys over on Instagram to hit me up with your vocal health questions, and today we're gonna be addressing them. Starting out with two questions that are very similar. One from Austin Vetter. As a DJ who has long 2-hour shows, how do I not strain or lose my voice? And then also similarly, DDR Diesel, how can I train my voice to not get strained after only a half hour or so? So both of these questions are kind of touching on the topic of how can we maintain stamina in our voice and how can we avoid getting hoarse through using our voice for extended periods of time. The best thing we can do before and after a session of singing, whether it's for performance or a gig or a speaking engagement, any type of situation where you are using your voice for an extended period of time, we're gonna wanna use a warm-up and a cool down. Practically, that looks like leaving yourself at least 15 minutes, 5 minutes if you're in a real pinch, to actually have a little warm-up before you go on to speak or to sing. And then at the end of the night or the end of the session, we need to save time to do a cool down of sorts, which a lot of people forget about the cool down. We always talk about the warm-up, but nobody ever talks about the cool down. How do we warm up, you may ask? Jumping into this next question here, Rose A. Bella 4314, how do you warm up? Great question. So, what are the qualities of a successful warm-up, an efficient warm-up? We should really be including 3 or 4 elements here. Number 1, we want to include something called an SOVT exercise. This stands for semi-occluded vocal tract. All that means is that we are singing not on the full voice, but with a partially closed vocal tract. So this means humming, doing a lip trill, singing through a straw, something where you're not singing yet on your full voice. So you can incorporate, to start, just like a little hum, just up and down throughout your range. You can go, or a lip trill, or even a raspberry. And the point is just to get your voice going in a very gentle, cushioned way so that we can kind of go up and down throughout our range and just kind of get ourselves eased into singing on the full voice or speaking on the full voice. Then we want to move to using our full voice. So you can do a variety of different things, but if you have a speaking engagement, you may want to practice saying a few phrases or calling them out in your chest voice. You can call out, say, hey, wait up, hey, wait up, hey, wait up. Hey, wait up. You can do this on different pitches so you can make sure you're good in your head voice and chest. Hey, wait up! In head voice or in chest. Hey, wait up. Now, if you're singing, you may want to practice singing on some vowels. So pick a vowel that feels good to you or one that you know you're going to be singing in your song and just do a little siren. You could do the phrase V. Do this on any vowel. Va, vo, voo. Or if you feel like you have a little more time, you can just do a simple little 5-note melody. V, just to get the breath flowing and the voice working on some vowels. While you're singing, while you're doing all these warm-ups, you're gonna wanna check in with your body. This is element number 3. We need physical relaxation. As you breathe in, we're gonna wanna really loosen all of these muscles here in the neck, the shoulders, the jaw. Something you can do to cultivate this physical looseness is releasing tension on the exhale. So you can take a deep breath, grab onto your shoulder, breathe in, and release that tension on the exhale. You can do this with your shoulders, your neck, and then if your jaw is chronically tight, you can always do a little jaw massage using your fingers or the palms of your hands, and just releasing all of that tension on the exhale. Then finally, element number 4 is you're gonna wanna just warm up your articulator. So you can just go ahead and speak a tongue twister of sorts. So today, we're gonna go with the tongue twister. Red leather, yellow leather. And you can just speak it on different pitches, right? So you can just call it out. Red leather, yellow leather. You can just jump around. Red leather, yellow leather. Or down low. red leather, yellow leather, and just kind of get used to moving those articulators, letting the tongue move as needed, and relaxing the jaw as you do it. Great, so moving on to the next question, we have got from Alan Joseph Schlichting, if that's how you say it. What should I do when a cold or allergies start to set in? What meds or remedies do you like? This is such a good question and something we all deal with every single year when allergy season comes around or when we get sick. Oftentimes some of the symptoms of allergies is just excess mucus, right? And so it becomes hard to speak and sing, and we just feel like there is an excess of mucus. So something I love to use to kind of thin out the mucus and soothe my vocal cords from that either clearing of your throat or occasional coughing that results from the mucus is that I love to use a vocal steamer or facial steamer. I love the Vicks brand. You can just pick this up at CVS. It works so awesome. And you can really just put your face over it, let the steam go through your nose, go through your mouth, because using a steamer is the only way you can get those water particles to touch your vocal cords. Because when we swallow normally like tea or a warm drink, we have our epiglottis, which folds over our vocal cords. So the liquid is not actually touching your vocal folds. Unlike the steamer. The steam is the way you can actually get that water and hydration onto your vocal cords so you can soothe them and help with any sort of inflammation from that mucus, which is causing you to cough. Another way I love to deal with mucus is Flonase. I love this. This is so good because a lot of the times mucus can come from postnasal drip, and this can really just target the nose, the nasal passage, and just eliminate that production of mucus. And just a couple of sprays of this will help you get on your way to getting rid of some of that mucus. And then finally, if you're feeling like you have like a scratchy throat or a sore throat, or you're feeling like a bit dehydrated, I love Pine Brothers. They are the best throat lozenge that I've found. They have an ingredient called glycerin, which actually attracts water particles, so it helps you to become less dehydrated and overall just soothes your throat in a really safe way. There's no menthol in it, nothing to kind of irritate you. It's just really, really helpful. So that's all the questions we're going to address in this video, but we have a part 2 coming, so stay tuned for the next video where we're going to continue to address these vocal health questions and go over our solutions and products that we love that we can just utilize to help keep our voice healthy. If you have any additional questions on vocal health or vocal technique, feel free to comment them down below. And if you're interested in starting voice lessons for yourself, you can go ahead and email me at juliamichellevoicestudio@gmail.com. I'll leave that in the description. And so that you don't miss out on future videos, subscribe, like this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.